August, starting off with the by-election for the new Member of Parliament for Serere County that is underway. The candidates for the Alliance for National Transformation, Alice Alaso, and the NRM's Philip Oucor had cast their vote by 9 a.m. They are optimistic about the winning of the vote and applauded the Electoral Commission for a well-organized process. By 6 a.m., the Electoral Commission had dispatched the polling materials to the 138 polling stations. 74,394 voters had registered to vote. The three other candidates in the race are Emmanuel Omoding, Ongurucho and Emmanuel Eratu. Though the area has been relatively peaceful during the campaigns, the police on Wednesday arrested the Kasilo County Member of Parliament Elijah Okupa, who they say was found campaigning past the stipulated deadline. Okupa had not been released by Thursday morning, but he stated that they were training the candidates' agents when he was arrested. There has been tension between the NRM and the camp of Omoding, who appears to have the support of some NRM leaders from the region. The by-election follows the death of former MP Okabe, who died in December. This afternoon, we speak to Jackson Onyango, who is on ground. Good afternoon to you, Jackson.
Good afternoon, Priscilla. I'm coming to you live from Obruin Primary School, where there is a polling station here that you can see behind me. And as we speak at the moment, there are very few people. In fact, there is only one gentleman who is going to cast his ballot, which means that the polling assistants here are a little bit redundant. And that has been the situation even in the other polling stations, where people came at around 8 in the morning, and by 10, majority of them had cast their ballots, and of course they left the polling stations to go for other activities, knowing well that this is both a semi-urban and rural area where people have to go to their gardens to carry on with other activities, and possibly that defines the situation that we are having right now. The situation remains calm and peaceful, much as we have seen patrols by the security personnel, mainly those in company of the resident district commissioners who are visiting the different polling stations. And this has raised concern from among other candidates who accused the security personnel of intimidating their voters from coming to cast their ballots. However, the police personnel have disputed that claim. They just said that their security personnel are here to ensure that the people do cast their ballots peacefully. And just like you told our viewers, Kasilo County Member of Parliament Elijah Okupa is still being held by the police. And when we talked to the spokesperson of Choga East, that is Agecha, he told us that they will be holding him until CIDs from Kampala come to this area to process his case, and maybe the DPP will prefer charges on him. But our experience tells us that normally such arrests are made if you take a case of Soroti, where some of the agents or supporters of specific candidates are arrested and released later on after the exercise. So we shall not be surprised to see that maybe Elijah Okupa is released later on in the evening after this whole exercise has ended. Of course, what we have also understood, and it has come out clearly from the chairman Electoral Commission, that is National Resistance Movement, that is Dr. Tango Doi, he has confirmed that they know that some of the leaders from the National Resistance Movement are backing the son of the former Member of Parliament, Patrick Okabe, and his son is Emmanuel Omoding, who is contesting for this position. And they say he intimated that disciplinary measures could be brought against those leaders who are backing him. And therefore that has brought the tension. I can say that the tension is between the NRM and this independent candidate, who even earlier on during the burial of the former MP Okabe, some of the leaders from within the party came out to call for people to support him. But of course, the hands of the NRM party was tied by their constitution, which stipulates that they have to support the flag bearer. NRM has flag bearer, that is Oucor, who is also contesting in this race. And actually, Philip Oucor and both Omoding voted from this particular polling station. That was at around 9, and Emmanuel came at around midday. So that is the situation we are having here. Of course, there were a few instances whereby in some of the polling stations, the opposition candidates say that the ballot papers that had been presented in those areas were fewer than the number of voters. And this, the Electoral Commission clarified that it was true. However, they dismissed it, saying that the experience shows that very few people always turn up during the by-election. So that is the kind of the situation we are having here, Priscilla, and definitely we shall keep updating our viewers on what transpires here.